Hey there folks, this is David on David's Brain. Welcome back to our Let's Play of Persona 5 Royal for the PS4. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, rate the bell, and contribute to my Patreon. Links in the description at the bottom. Alright, so last time we discovered that we discovered a big old mystery palace that everyone's just gonna ignore, even though a palace usually means that somebody is out up to no good. But anyways, Yoshizawa's finally awakened to her persona. So finally that makes sense. I finally see that happen. And now it's only just a couple of hours until the change of heart. And better go and bring your better bring your ponchos, kids. Kids, it's gonna be a splash zone. Alright, so in the meantime, time to get to Detroit again. Oh yeah, and the imported protein, make sure you save that until you get to the train dummy, because that's the good stuff. Voice protein definitely helps, but definitely better than regular protein. So yeah, just if you see the imported protein, get it.
Well then. Okay. Oh.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Wanna head back?
As Jose would say, good job.
Hi.
Alright, today's the day. Showtime. Sorry for messaging you all this early in the morning. It seems my father will be holding an urgent press conference.
Guess Okumura finally had his change of heart. That has to at least lift some of the burden on Haru's shoulders.
For real? Congrats! When's that going to be? 8 p.m. tonight. I wonder if they'll talk about the mental shutdowns. Where should we watch it? Why don't we get together beforehand? Something on your mind? I don't really have a reason for meeting up, but it still might prove beneficial. Anyway, how does the Shujin Academy rooftop sound? I actually happen to have some business up there. Sounds good to me. It's been ages since I was last there. Wait, the school? Futaba, make sure you come in through the front entrance. See you all there after school.
Wait, where's Yusuke? If he's still asleep at this point, he's definitely going to be late for school.
Oh where is he? Was he just all night working on his next masterpiece or something? Wouldn't surprise me.
I just remembered.
Yeah, don't need to hear any of this. Hold on.
You.
This is it.
Yes.
Nice going!
Yay, super smart me!
All right, that's it for today.
It's finally lunchtime. Man, I'm really in the mood for some bread today.
Can you even eat bread?
Can I speak with you for a moment?
What's up?
So about Dr. Maruki's counseling. You've already gone to see him, right?
Yeah, why?
I see. That's good then. I'm sure you're aware, but Dr. Maruki's term here will be ending pretty soon. The higher-ups told me to make sure you've received adequate counseling. Be sure to visit him so you don't bring any unwanted attention to yourself, okay?
Right, I'll go and drop by.
Counseling, eh? But anyway, let's go get lunch. Bring on the bread.
I'll see if I can find you some fish sticks.
Senpai, so nice to see you.
Oh, hey! So, how you been? You've, again used to your persona?
I've been doing quite well. Are you also about to eat lunch, Senpai? If it's all right with you, would you mind eating together?
Good idea. Yeah, sure.
Ah, how nice to see you two together.
Oh, would you like to join us for lunch, Dr. Maruki? We were just discussing eating together.
Are you sure? Well, maybe I will tag along then.
Well, I was being told to go see us, though.
Is that your lunch, Yoshizawa-san?
Hey, she's a growing lady after all.
That doesn't really...
I have to eat this much to stay active. I always burn through everything I eat. From my point of view, it's your two lunches that are the issue here. If you're going to strengthen your body, you have to eat right. You should really work on your diets.
Touche. And you're right, yours does look nutritious. You know, you seem to be giving off a different vibe lately.
Yes, I was able to put my problems in the past and move on.
Ah, so that's what it is. You don't seem to be overexerting yourself either.
I'm sorry I'd worried you.
Oh, not at all. It's wonderful to hear how you've been. I must admit, I'm a bit surprised. If you don't mind my asking, was there some kind of reason for this breakthrough?
Well, it's all thanks to him and his acquaintances. I suppose you could say they gave me a reason to rethink things. Or more like, a reason to stand up to my problems. Isn't that right, Senpai?
Well said.
Stand up to your problems, eh? You've grown to be very strong, Yoshizawa-san.
Mm-hmm. I'm totally over it now. Sorry for talking so much. Why don't we focus on our lunches? Thanks for the food! Oh, I forgot. I have PE next. I should get going. Please excuse me.
Yoshizawa-san really does seem to have found her footing. She seemed absolutely tormented about her situation just the other day. I have to say, this drastic change has really knocked me for a loop. Perhaps the Phantom Thieves changed her heart?
Anything's possible.
I was just joking. Looks like time's up. You should head back to class as well. See you around.
Later, Doc. You want to meet up on the rooftop after school, yeah? Rooftop? What is this about? Oh yeah, you weren't there. Can you come to our school rooftop around after your class is in today? I don't quite understand what's going on, but sure. Is Haru in school? I'm heading over now. Things were a little hectic this morning. I'll be there before class is in for the day. That reminds me, your flower bed's on the rooftop. Flower bed? That's right. The season's good, so I'm thinking of transplanting them sometime soon. Flowers are an excellent hobby. I will gladly assist you. We'll help too. Really? Thanks. Alright, I'll see you all after school. Oh, again. Make sure you're, again. Great ponchos.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai?
You can just call me Haru. The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
All I did was add some, how do I put it? Aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it.
Why don't we plant you, Mona?
Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here.
You need that sunlight.
Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru.
Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough.
Oh, no, 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 no,
How is
no.
everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it?
Well then, how about a night party at Destinyland?
By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams?
It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night.
The entire park?
Damn!
You're talking about the Destinyland, right?
Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
I did, but
That's a bit of
Hold on, I'll
much.
go check.
She really thinks like a celebrity.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work.
We're really gonna have it at Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but the entire park?
Even just for one night, the price is insane. Oh, that won't be a problem. We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we cancel the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
Fair enough.
wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous, though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
In that case, let's do this. We'll just celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
So, seriously, how much does it cost?
More than your life.
For real?
Alright, so we're partying up at Knockoff Disneyland tonight. Woo!
That was delicious.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh?
I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view.
The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental.
There really is no one else here.
We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams.
Is this lighting just for our sake as well?
That's right.
It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you. That's the kind of stuff couples say, right?
Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a site like this.
Lady On, this view is not as beautiful as...
Nope.
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
This is just because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said something like that.
I'm fine. Bring us in closer.
That's a good way of putting it. I wonder if that has to do with where we are.
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well. But given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing!
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it.
Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
Seriously?
And that party will be for me! Still, how do I put this? I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly? It's actually a bit frightening.
You worry too much.
I must just be overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time?
You know, for the press conference.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, perfect timing.
Father.
Time for the show.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here. Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
Spaceport of Greed
all this was
destroyed.
done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Oh, straight to the jugular.
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that. I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Here it comes. Okumura is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdowns.
Well, something's gonna happen.
I...
Okumura-san?
Enjoy your nightmares, kids. Bye-bye.
Father?
Why did he collapse? That didn't look right at all. Don't tell me.
Yep. You got played for
What's
junk.
going on? No, that's impossible.
Oh, yeah, what
I want to know
happened?
that myself.
Yeah, you forgot to double
We made
check.
sure we just took the treasure too. I should call home.
This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far, ever since Kamoshida.
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown, right?
Yep.
That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
What's wrong?
This is the same. I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurs.
But why did they target Okumura-san?
To keep him quiet.
Damn it! What the hell's going on here?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. Feel free to take your time.
Haru!
This ain't our fault, right?
I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
It's been a while. What are you watching? That's...
This is just a hypothesis, but perhaps Okumura was bitten by his lapdog.
Are you implying that the Phantom Thieves triggered a sudden mental shutdown on Okumura?
There might have been a falling out of sorts, so the Phantom Thieves abandoned a useless employer. And to cover their tracks, they dealt with Okumura.
I hate to bring this up, but I'm actually here about that.
Did you find any evidence?
No. Actually, there's a chance that the party behind these aren't the Phantom Thieves, but someone else.
How do you mean? You were suspecting the Phantom Thieves as well.
It is still hypothetical at this point, but I don't want to rule it out.
We're searching the Okumura residence tomorrow. Same with Shujin and its principal. We will find evidence on this, no matter what it takes. By the way, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes?
You haven't looked at my laptop or taken files from it without my permission, have you?
That's quite out of the blue.
There were traces that someone transferred data from it. It was only a small error pop-up, but I noticed it immediately after I had that argument with you last month.
And that's why you suspect me? Oh, please, give me a break.
Are you saying you didn't?
As a detective myself, I honor the value of information, as well as the effort invested in it. I take pride in what I do. I thought you, of all people, would understand such values, Sai-san.
I apologize. But then, who stole my data? I let my guard down. They're mine. I'm the one who will catch them.
Yeah, the entire House of Cards has fallen. Just as the director and his bosses intended. So yeah, the Shadow got killed. So about Haru's dad, the news said it was a cardiac arrest. There's a chance he'll pull through, right? I hate to say this. You know, his eyes rolled to the back of his head and was vomiting black ink, so you tell me. But usually after such a report, the only thing that follows is a confirmation of death. No! Haru. Why is this happening? Could someone simply die from having a mental shutdown? I don't know. I suppose it's possible that the shock could kill a person. Haru did mention how her father wasn't in the best of health. But for him to just up and die? It's gotta be some kind of joke. Are we responsible for his death? But I thought it was supposed to be fine as long as we didn't kill their shadow. Yeah, no, the killer well, yeah. The other Metaverse user would have killed his shadow, just as you left. Ain't that what you
should have been okay. It should have been.
Yeah, no, you got hooked. Yeah, no, they played you like a damn fiddle. He says it should have been okay. Yeah, there's no point in getting mad at Mona for this. I heard the same thing too, you know. In any case, let's compose ourselves for now. We need to act normally in public, but keep Haru in our minds.
Damn it, this doesn't make any sense. Why he suffered a mental shutdown is one thing, but what are we supposed to do from here on out?
Haru's gonna be fine, right?
Nice.
Yeah, again,
Let's go to bed.
you guys got sloppy. You gave them the perfect opportunity to go and kill Okumura's shadow, and then dump all the mental shutdowns on you guys. And yes, time for some commentary from the Terror Trio.
On your feet, inmate. Our master has an important matter to discuss with you. Heed his words well.
Alright.
First, I'd like to congratulate you for expelling the one proud of their greed. Or so I'd like to say, but something odd seems to have happened.
Oh, odd? Is that how you would describe it? Yeah, you clearly know what happened, so spill it.
Who knows? However, don't you sense it? The malicious will of another? It seems a contingency has occurred. At this rate, your rehabilitation cannot be completed, though I doubt that will be the case. I truly look forward to seeing how you overcome this predicament.
Alright, just one more rank to go to max out the Fool.
All right.
We shall meet again.
Time's up, inmate. Hurry up and return to your world.
Yeah, it's time to go and brunt the storm.
Is that
true?
Did you hear? Okumura died. It's all over the news. He collapsed during his press conference, right? Wish I'd been watching it when it happened. You're probably better off. It was a total disaster. I never imagined seeing a heart attack would be so unsettling. The news say it was a bizarre. It was because of illness, but either way you spin it, it's still bizarre. Damn, I wish I'd seen it live. What in the name of fuck is wrong with you?
Listen this time, okay?
In this age, porcelain literature, that is literature written by the working class. Did you see that interview? I thought it was going to be some kid and camera show at first. I was so scared I changed the channel. He really looked like he was in pain. I was sick. Will you quiet down? We're in class right now. Not to mention, you have midterms starting on Monday. Focus on studying. Things are getting pretty bad. It seems the police have shown up at our school. The police? What for? Your sister hasn't told you about any of this? Nothing at all. Could this be related to Okumura's death in some way? But there's no connection between our school and Okumura Foods. Think they came to talk to Haru? She's absent today. But seriously, what are they here for? I can't even begin to fathom the reason. Anyhow, let's be particularly careful not to stand out. And head straight home once school ends. Understand that, everyone? Yeah, the sooner you avoid the bacon boys, the better.
We haven't found anything useful as evidence.
I see.
We were hoping to find something more than the calling card, too.
We've confirmed the victim's connection to the Phantom Thieves, at least. Thank you for your cooperation.
Speaking? Huh? They found a calling card in the principal's office, too.
Oh, hello!
Yes. I'm sorry to ask again, but your father hadn't said anything about the Phantom Thieves, correct?
That's right.
Please contact me if something catches your attention. It doesn't matter how trivial it seems. You don't have to force yourself, though. Just anything that comes to mind.
The principal? No one told me about that.
Yep. All just to go and get Sai's blood boiling. They play us all like fucking fiddles. The fuck?
So basically, your group didn't go after Okumura's life. And even the death of Shujin's principal, who we found a calling card for, was the work of another.
Yep.
You don't sound like you're lying. If you wanted to deceive me, you could have easily woven up a much simpler lie than this metaverse. Moreover, your account coincides with my own investigation. Is that even possible if it were made up? And I hate to admit, but with my line of work, I know a false testimony when I hear one. Still, if you set your sights on Okumura based on my intel, it'd be before his name was even ranked. You could have ignored him and targeted some other famous person. Why would you go so far as to further investigate and pursue this criminal?
My teammate was in danger. Simple, yeah. If I hadn't gone after Okumura, she would have been some scumbag. She would have been some scumbag's cocksleeve.
Simple enough. There's still no proof that another suspect exists. That said, it's safe enough to say that you aren't the murdering type.
And yeah, Sai started to put the pieces together in real time.
But with the subsequent deaths of Okumura and Shujin's principal, the public's opinion changed. Pressed to prove your innocence, your next objective was... What's the matter? Is it a side effect?
Was there always...
What in the world did the police inject into you?
Was there always 5 of you?
Hey, can you hear me?
I don't...
You need to stay focused.
I want pancakes for breakfast.
Don't scare me like that. If what you're saying is true, you must tell your side of the story to the end. We'll both be in trouble if your testimony becomes unreliable.
Alright, just biting my tongue to
Well
wake
then,
myself up
let's
here.
move on. At last we arrive at your most recent crime. You know what I mean, don't you? This calling card was delivered to your latest target. The one you had decided would prove your innocence. It was addressed to Sae Nijima. Myself. Now, explain everything to me.
Okie doke. They're probably not gonna like it. Has anyone been able to contact Haru? Worry about her. No luck here. Me neither. She won't pick up. It doesn't look like she's seen any of our chats either. I'm worried about her. Yeah, no, Haru's gotta be reeling from this. I hope Haru's okay. Because of me, Haru's wrapped up in this mess. I never imagined this is what would happen.
Nice. Oh.
Alright, just double checking shady commodities here. Alright.
Let's do it.
Alright, time for a little bit of a recap. Alright, the fourth heist, Okumura. From science data, Futaba learns that Okumura Food CEO, Kurikazu Okumura, is at the heart of several ongoing investigations. The fan thieves discuss whether to change Okumura's heart based solely on public opinion. Things get heated, causing Morgana to run away from home. Ren and the others track Morgana to Okumura's palace, where they find him with a woman called Beauty. Thief. They fail to make peace with Morgana. Looking into Beauty Thief's identity, the team learns that she's none other than Haru Okumura, Okumura's daughter. Haru reveals that she wants to give her father a change of heart. After joining the Phantom Thieves, they all return to Okumura's palace. The Phantom Thieves manage to defeat Shadow Okumura and steal his treasure. They depart, waiting for the change of heart to come. The team watches Okumura's press conference while celebrating at Destinyland, but their revelry is cut short. Okumura suddenly suffers a mental shutdown during the press conference, and later dies. The Phantom Thieves, having no part in it, are shocked. I mean, hell, anybody would see that unholy face, dear God. Yeah, now that is some pure Lovecraftian nightmare fuel.
Oh, you want to do it?
Well, anyways, might as well go and max out the training in here while I have the chance.
Yes.
And again, this training only just improves your HP,
Let's
so
carry out our plan.
just save the imported protein for when you're in the training dummy.
Nice going.
All right. All right.
Well then.
President Okumura died. Is this just a coincidence? Is there an illness that could cause that? Nah, no way. So it was murder? That's terrifying. This might be the biggest event of the century. And yeah, the Phantom Thieves' popularity is dropping like a stone. Oh, Renkun? My apologies for messaging you so early in the morning. Things have calmed down a bit at home, so I thought there's something I need to tell you. You alright? Yes, thank you. There's actually something that's caught my attention. I think I need to discuss it with everyone, though. We should be at the hideout after school.
It looks like Haru is managing. Somehow. Alright. Let's meet up with everyone after school.
Was Okumura murdered? But it was a live broadcast, wasn't it? If it wasn't an illness, then it has to be murder. Did something happen to the honor student? She seems different now. Still, I feel bad for him going out like that.
With this, preparations are finally in place.
The public has praised them as allies of justice before they strike them back to the ground. Now then, she'll be next. Yes, I've already spoken to Human Resources about it. It will be a heavy responsibility, but I'm certain it'd be an honor for her. The culprits behind the mental shutdown cases she's been pursuing all this time. Indeed. They'll become the criminals we've set them up to be, just as you instructed.
Perfect timing.
It's so damn loud.
Where's Haru?
She's the one that called us, so she'll show up eventually.
Well, even though things have calmed down, she must be occupied with what happened to her father. Wait, what?
What's up?
People are posting that we killed President Okumura!
So it's begun already.
Yep.
What?
Think about it. The CEO collapsed the way he did during an apology conference that our group caused.
Still! They were raving about us so much, and now they just treat us like murderers?
It's almost as if the public are a bunch of dumb
change of
sheeple.
attitude.
Huh, who'd have thunk?
They don't know a damn thing about our situation.
Calm down. Not everyone is necessarily saying that.
But there's no way to vindicate ourselves.
Haru! I'm sorry I'm late. I'm the one who asked you all to make time for me, too. My condolences. Must be rough. I'm okay now. I called everyone together because there was something worrying me. Did you all target the principal?
Huh? The principal? You mean ours?
Yes. What makes you say that? Yesterday, a public prosecutor came to my home. It was a woman named Nijima-san.
That's...
I overheard her saying a calling card was found in the principal's office. Considering that this was right after what happened, it's got to be Shujin's.
It's the first I've heard of it.
Doesn't this all seem weird to you? It may just be my imagination, but I feel as if things are escalating far too quickly after President Okumura's incident.
What do you mean?
Perhaps we may have been set up by the real culprit.
God, I love ya.
For real?
That could be.
Then we need to catch them as soon as possible.
Hold a moment. Can we assume we've been set up, though? We don't even know their objective.
What else are we supposed to do then?
Let's all calm down for a moment. From what Haru said, even the police are suspecting that the Phantom Thieves are murderers. It wouldn't be wise to carelessly make a move at the moment. We need to act as normal students for now. In addition, we have midterms next week.
Exams? At a time like this? I envy you, Futaba. Futaba?
Got something on my mind. Gonna go home and look into it.
Work your techno
I wonder
magic.
what that could be. At any rate, we need to behave and not draw attention to ourselves. Understood?
Ryuji. Yeah, no, Ryuji, I will forever dunk on you. Don't tell me the Phantom Thieves did that to President Okumura. They're heroes. They would never do that. I'd just be disappointed they turned out to be criminals. It has to be some kind of trick. They would never do that. I can't think of any other explanation. That has to be it.
For real?
They found a calling card on the principal? But that's impossible. Yeah, everybody was in Hawaii when that happened. This is ridiculous. Why are the people doubting the families over what happened to President Okumura? They never do such a thing. Isn't that right? Yeah, I trust them. Anyway, it seems like everyone's forgotten all that they've done up to this point. That won't stop me, though. I'll continue cheering them on. Make sure you tell them that. Well, See you later.
Mishima is a bit narrow-sighted, but he's a good person deep down. We can't betray him.
Hey.
Yeah, especially after chatting it up with his shadow. With the sudden death of their CEO, Okubura Foods is scrambling to deal with the aftermath. Stock prices are low, and it's almost certain Okubura Foods will be pressured into restructuring their management. The public is watching to see how they handle the issues Mr. Okubura addressed in his press conference. What's gonna happen to Haru's company? I'm worried about that too. Yeah, and, even though the workers were overtaxed and basically slaves, there are still like hundreds of thousands of jobs on the line there. That's definitely not nothing to sneeze at.
Yo.
That boy that came here before, Kechi was it? You were talking with him?
Hey.
Have you been talking with Futaba? Has she said anything?
I'm fed up with this.
It's nothing but bad news lately. Oh, you're telling me, dude. You are telling me, Billy Goat. Alright, since I can't leave...
just add this.
Oh, you want to
wait.
do it? Oh, you want to do it? Yes! Now, let's carry out our plan. Okay. Nice going!
All right. All right.
Well then.
I'm sorry for worrying all of you. I won't be able to respond for a little while longer. You don't need to mind us. More importantly, are you doing alright? I'm okay. I'm more worried about the people at the company, to be honest. It seems everyone's having difficulty with not only clients, but the press as well. They've even handling the preparations for my father's funeral. I just feel so guilty now I'm unable to help out at all. You shouldn't. Everyone understands this is a trying time for you. And we're here if anything happens. I know. I'll get in touch once things settle down. Don't push yourself. Thanks. Talk to you later.
Bless that girl. Worrying about others even at a time like this.
She's got a big old heart there. I bet they killed I bet they killed Okuma to make an example out of him. Why else would they kill him during a press conference? I read somewhere that Okuma raised his daughter alone. Maybe he wasn't a great manager, but as a parent, I feel for him. Murdering someone to make a point is textbook terrorism. Like Shido and that Akechi kid say, the fan thieves are a menace. Ooh, that Shido guy, huh? Have you been cheering on murderers all this time? It has to be a setup. The fan thieves aren't like that. They had to endure that harsh training every day. I feel a bit sorry for them. I believe in the fan thieves. They wouldn't do that. Oh, the gymnast girl? Yeah, she's changed in a good way. Who on earth set us up? Does anyone have any leads? Of course not. If I were to guess, I would say the culprit behind the mental shutdowns. Wait, how do we even know we got set up to begin with? They found the calling card in Principal Kabayakawa's office. Someone else had to have planted that, obviously. In the worst case scenario, it's possible they know our identities. Spat guys. Yes, our state of affairs is looking quite bleak. We have to prove right. How are we gonna do that, though? It looks like our only choice now is to find the true culprit. Though we don't have any leads. Damn it, why does this gotta happen to us? Yeah, because you drew the ire of some very nasty, very evil people. Wish we could prove our innocence, but we can't afford to make a dumb mistake and get ourselves caught. We'll just have to keep lying low and wait. Let's not do anything conspicuous, okay? Hey, sorry for bringing this up when things are so chaotic. I know it's been tough after what happened to President Okumura and all, but this is the perfect time for smaller changes of heart to restore your reputation. Anyway, here's the info I have. If true, this one's pretty crazy. Apparently an ex-mercenary who works as an assassin is hiding out in the Shibuya underground. He acts like a homeless person during the day, but then goes about his work at night. He hasn't left any trace of his identity though, so there's nothing the police can do. Hey, everyone's gotta work. How can you accept that? Killing people is not okay. Well, according to the rumors, his name is Yohei Kitanari. Yohei Kiratani. I'm seriously scared. I don't want anything to do with this. I'll leave it to you, Phantoms. Mishima really does get some amazing info for us sometimes. Our reputation may have taken a hit after Okumura's death, but we can just prove our justice in mementos. We should discuss this with everyone when we have time. Oh, and we can meet up with Haru before we go in. The killer who cleans up trash.
I hate the rain.
People are saying that Kechi was right all about us all along. Come on, we need to prove we're in. Yeah, we're just a few days ago, they were singing the praises of the Phantom Thieves. Miserable, worthless sheeple. But did the Phantom Thieves really cause all that? Just how cruel are they? Poor Okumura-san. They're murderers. Someone needs to capture them already. We should never turn our backs on Kechi-kun. All we have to do now is self-serving little pricks.
Yes!
Phantom Thieves. President Okumura died because of the Phantom Thieves, right? I heard behind all the weird shit that's been going on. You tricked us good, huh? Does that guy not watch the news or something? Way to bring the mood down. Treating us like villains or something. Damn it. Alright. Yeah, this is not good.
Please, take your time.
Let's just take a look here. Alright, time to go and check on that persona I got in lockdown.
So annoying. Hey, inmate!
Oh yeah, before we log off for today, there's one thing I gotta take care of.
I'll take care of him. You want to release it? Looks even stronger now. You want to let it out? Make a choice, inmate. You want to register it? Are you sure? Are you finished? What? It is time, inmate.
Alright, time to go and collect all the rainy day stuff. And yeah, definitely make sure you get as many Phantom waivers as you can before that date. I saw the Prince conference live. I just know I'm gonna have nightmares of those blank eyes. He had it coming after lying to everyone like that. Wonder if that'll happen to me too. Lying about your age isn't that big of a deal. Apologizing, you should be fine. This poor man, killing him was just too much. I mean, yeah, ignoring the fact that Okumura was an abusive, ignoring that Okumura was a monster. Yeah, though. I mean, yeah, the whole point of the Phantom Thieves is just make them confess their crimes, make sure the victims are saved, but, yeah, they're supposed to be thieves, not executioners. My name. I asked the police and that guy in the black suit I talked to the other day, but no one knows. Someone please tell me, what's my name? And yeah, that killer that Mishima was talking about, that's the homeless guy. Split personality. Alright, Aren't the Phantom Thieves supposed to be superheroes? That was too cruel. You think so? There are people who committed suicide because of that guy. Don't they deserve your pity? Talk about double standards. Don't they deserve your pity? Talk about double standards. Even so, there has to have been a... Yeah, again, like I've been saying before, Okumura definitely needed to be stopped, but... Ugh.
What would you like?
What would you like?
Oh, almost forgot something.
What do you want?
Alright, now to go in and talk with Yusuke. I just wanted to see him break down and cry. I didn't want to watch something like that on TV. It's confirmed that the Phantom Thieves did it? I didn't think of anyone else that could though. After people called them saviors or even gods, perhaps they let their power get to their heads. When people are lacking in character or education gain power, it always leads to tragedy. Yeah, no duh. Yeah, it's almost as if people who don't have any, it's almost like people that are stupid or evil are evil or something like that and should be put in charge of anything. Do you have time today? There's something I'd like for you to see. Yep, here's what I was talking about. Well then, come to the museum. It turns out my newest piece has been selected to be displayed in Kawanabe's art exhibit. Let's go see it together. Yusuke's painting 1.
I still have much to learn, but I finally painted something that I can be satisfied with. Yes, this is the true heart of humanity. The title is Desire and Hope. What do you think?
So you added hope.
Well, I added aspects that were previously lacking. This light is all of you. The title lists hope, but in my mind, it's a much more concrete thing. I can't believe I didn't realize that until now.
You. It's a good painting.
Huh?
It's not trying to be eccentric for the sake of being eccentric, like the last time. To think the same painting can change this much. So this is the answer you've come up with.
It is.
Desire and hope. I see. Beauty and ugliness. Humans are creatures that possess both. It seems you understand that.
What are you playing at?
Yeah, you provoked Yusuke on purpose?
I apologize, although my intent will encourage you. It was rather crude. Still, I believe that this ploy needed to be done in order to ignite your competitive spirit.
But why would you do that? What's your objective?
I wanted to do something for you as another person who is free from Madarame's chains. That's all.
Huh?
Madarame held a grudge against me for supposedly stealing his customers from him. To start, I couldn't get anyone to rent me space for exhibits. He caused me no end of hardship.
So that's why.
Yes, the heart of man is painted with desire, even if it's coated entirely in black at times. However, it seems you have the strength to not look away from it, and chose to stand up against it. If only he had your strength.
You mean Madarame?
Madarame and I go back a long way. First as classmates, then as teachers at the same art school. He used to have a noble spirit. Said he wanted to aim for the top of the art world one day.
Huh?
But in the end, even the art world has its share of politics. Those who are cunning win. Our hearts were stained black in that manner. But the human heart is a strange thing. It can't completely separate black
from White. I was shocked when I heard that he took you in. He never liked children, you see.
Oh?
This happened just before we cut all ties from each other. But I got a call from him. He was panicking that nearby clinics were closed and that his kid had a fever.
Sensei.
So he did care. Other aspect of him.
Yeah.
I don't want any more losers like me, or misguided winners like him being born from this world. That's why I started this foundation. So how about it? Would you like our support? Without the overbearing marketing production, of course.
It's a truly kind offer. Thank you for your generosity. However, I must respectfully decline.
Huh. What makes you say that?
I am not Madarame. I won't be stained by desire. After all, I can see hope. If I am lost, they will extend their hands. If I am wrong, they will chastise me. As long as I have my rays of hope to guide me, I will be fine.
Ha! Madarame really did have a good eye.
What a strange man.
You sure about this?
It is a tad wasteful of me to decline. Still, I believe it's for the best. I feel contradictory, but that's the human heart, correct? Interesting. That's exactly what I should be painting. It must have been troublesome dealing with me, but for some reason, I knew that you wouldn't abandon me until everything was said and done. Thank you, my friend.
No problem, bud.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the Emperor, granting thee infinite power.
And now for Yusuke's second awakening.
All right.
Awaken Odin, the All-Father.
Persona within me has awakened to a new power.
All right.
Goemon is now Kamu Susano.
Now that I'm out of my slump, I need to make up for the time I wasn't able to paint. I reiterate my promise to you. I'll extend my assistance to you, should you ever stumble.
Likewise.
Now, shall we go? In order for me to learn more about the heart, we need to work hard on our thief business.
Alright, time to call it a day, folks.
Yo.
I heard the Phantom's killed someone. It's all over the news. Alright.
Let's do it.
Until next time, folks, this is David on David's Brain. See you when I see ya. Bye-bye.